Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tea Time at Silly Point. Really hope you're enjoying these episodes, and also let me know what you think about the music. Which one do you prefer, or if you prefer no music? I'd be happy to hear. Today, we're obviously diving into match 12 of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup. That is, of course, between Pakistan versus United States. We're going into it. We were asking, can the US bowlers contain one of the world's most potent lineups? Maybe that's not what you were thinking, but that's certainly what I was. So let's get into it. Obviously, this was played in Colombo, a stadium that is known for a lot of spin, a lot of turn. Obviously, I think Pakistan, it obviously suits their conditions a bit more. I don't think US have played in similar conditions very much, but then again, I wouldn't know. I don't follow US cricket very often. For me, this was just a match full of momentum swings. I think there was a lot of big hitting. I think Pakistan had some really good tactical decisions that paid off in the end, and I think more than anything, they were able to secure a 32-run win. Obviously, this helps them maintain their position in Group A. But we'll begin the deep dive now, shall we? Obviously, the United States won the toss and elected to field. I think more than anything, they opted to chase a target potentially under Colombo lights. That might be an appeal for them. I'm not too sure. Pakistan then responded to being sent in by posting a very competitive total of 9 for 190 in their 20. In response, the USA, I think, did all they could. You know, they tried hard. They lost a lot of wickets as well, but they could only manage in the end 158 for 8, falling short. I think it was a balanced performance in the end by Pakistan. You know, they had impactful batting and disciplined bowling as always. I mean, they're another team which bowling attack is just filled with star power. When we look at Pakistan's batting, obviously the star of the show was Farhan, obviously 73 off 41, the strike rate of 178. I think it was just a really stunning innings that was filled with controlled aggression. Obviously, it included 6 fours and 5 sixes. I think his knock was just measured and ruthless. And I think more than anything, it set the tone for Pakistan in those sort of middle overs where maybe they're used to, or not used to, but certainly could slow down. I mean, their middle order, some contributed, some didn't. Babar Azam, obviously 46 off 32. He was really good at actually doing exactly what they needed, which was anchoring sort of those middle overs, and stitched on a 82-run partnership with Farhan, which is obviously really helpful for them. He did a good job of stabilising the innings and just kept that run rate up. Shadab Khan too, towards the end there, 30 off 12. I think, he's someone that has always been able to hold the bat, but I think in this match, he just provided a late burst of quick runs near the end, and he certainly helped them push towards that total of 190. Also, Saim Ayab can't go unnoticed either. Actually opened the batting as well. 19 off 17, I think he just gave Pakistan a really good chance at the start there. You know, he kept runs flowing with Farhan in that opening pair. And I think more than anything, this was just exactly the innings that Pakistan were looking for. You know, there was lots of intent up front. They had intelligent rotation, and they were certainly able to pick up the acceleration in the middle overs. Obviously, USA's bowling, there was one guy that really stood out for me, and stood out for everyone, I'd say, watching that match, and that's Shadley Venn. 4 overs, 25 runs, and 4 wickets. Absolutely incredible, especially against a team like Pakistan. Went for an economy of 6.25, so he was able to keep his runs down and did what he could for the USA. I just don't think any other bowler really contributed all that much. There were a couple that got wickets, but even then their economies were a bit up there. Mohammad Mushin, he did okay. 4 overs, 27 runs, 1 wicket, an economy of 6.75. I think he's also someone that kind of helped out there, but yeah, apart from that, no one else really did anything of note. And then, yeah, when we look at USA's chase, it was definitely some fight and I think some flair as well. I think chasing 191 in a World Cup game is always going to be a climbing battle. But I think USA tried, they went about it, they had real intent. There's some notable contributors from what you can tell was obviously Shubham Rajan. Definitely butchered that, so I'm sorry. 51 off 30. He was a key resistant fighter in this innings. You know, he packed his innings well and kept the USA competitive in certain patches. Sayan, yeah, I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, sorry. I think, as you know by now, my pronunciation is pretty awful. But he was 49 off 34. I think he got close to a match-changing knock. I think he did a really good job of backing out Ranjan with his own aggressive innings. Yeah, for a while there, he did help keep the run rate in touch. And then also Milind Kumar, 29 off 22. He did a really good job of sort of adding important runs in the middle over there to help keep the chase alive. But yeah, I think just more than anything, despite these efforts, you could tell that America just struggled. They're obviously not someone world renowned for cricket, but yeah, I think I thought they still had a lot in them, but unfortunately for this game, it just wasn't for them. And then, yeah, when you look at sort of Pakistan's bowling, you can tell why they were able to be so dominant. Usman Tariq, the spinner, 3 for 27 off 4 overs, an economy of 6.75. Bit of an interesting bowler in the way he goes about it, but I think he's just really good at keeping batters on their toes and making sure that it's not so easy for them to get away, which is obviously exactly his job. And then Shadab Khan, their spinner as well. He's always been an outstanding player for them. 4 overs, 26 runs, 2 wickets. Yeah, did his job to a T, really. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I've got for this one. I think it was pretty obvious. USA showed some fight, but it just wasn't going to be enough against Pakistan. I think for the implications for this game, you know, I think this helps keep Pakistan in contention for the top spot. And it certainly sets up sort of an intriguing clash with India later on in the tournament, which obviously we'll get to soon. Yeah, I think that is it for this one. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. You know, this was our match 12 review. Stick with us for more match breakdowns, insights, and analysis as this tournament unfolds. And until next time, keep loving this amazing game. I'll see you soon.